So as we're all aware, Blackmagic Design just made the biggest boss move by giving their existing cameras autofocus that didn't have them before. Super cool. We're actually filming on the autofocus right now. I'm on the cinema camera 6K. I'm using the Lumix 35 1.8 S'. Go into the settings here. Go into setup. Go right a bit. Here's where we have our options. Just want to go to our overlays and go into AF. And that will show our different options. We've always had autofocus singular, but who cares, right? This is what we're here for. Throughout this video, I'm gonna refuse to use the word game changer, as I'm pretty sure people who use that word still wear diapers on a regular. We're in the Open Gate 6K feature because I figured this is probably the most intensive. And yeah, this is our little studio test. We're gonna do a little test outside, just running to the camera and whatnot. We'll see how it works. And then we'll also test it on Sigma lenses. And I have mixed feelings with the S'. If you've been thinking about buying S' for Blackmagic, I will say the linear focus on it is actually dog shit. For some reason, when I use my Sigma and manually focus, it's almost as if it's like a manual focus lens. The focus by wire Lumix lenses is just terrible. I do a lot of like CGI and green screening work, and the fact that I can now rely on this when I'm trying to do green screen work, I'm at 1.8, which is like a difficult, I guess, aperture for a focus system like this to work. I guess pay attention to the lights and see if it's strobing at all, but walk around a bit. Another thing that I'm not exactly sure about, and you probably have more information, if you do, let me know down below, but I don't know if this is gonna come to the newest cameras, like the 12K Pixis or anything like that. Also, just lost $7,000 because I'm gonna get that. But anyways, I don't know if it's going to be coming to that camera because I know that this sensor already had the availability and the function of phase detect autofocus. Going from dark to light, I mean, based on what I can see, sorry about my teeth. I mean, honestly, it's like, that's pretty damn good. Another thing to keep in mind is that it's obviously still a beta update. So it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be their final. But honestly, from what I'm seeing so far, I haven't seen it on the computer. This is really good. So now I'm going to switch over to the Sigma 28 to 105 and let's see how that does. This is my time to talk about how cool Blackmagic is. The fact that they didn't just make this like, hey, you have to buy the 12K and you have autofocus now. Starting with a camera that I thought they forgot about. I've been using the CC6K for quite a while, and honestly, they haven't done a firmware update that's like meaningful in a long time. The one thing I am annoyed with this firmware update, hopefully they fix it in the next one, is that we don't have those D-squeeze options that we have in the Pixis. Like I wish I can just choose which D-squeeze in any format, because sometimes I want to do slow-mo and I want to use my Blaze R Remises, but zoom, go 70. I love this lens. Does it do the product thing? Nah, it's struggling. It's looking for faces. Go to 105. Come on, you can get me, come on. So to be fair, it is in beta, so we're gonna run through issues. So wow, at 105, it's really struggling, but maybe it's doing the same thing it did earlier. Okay, so that's cool. So if you swipe to the, that's annoying. One thing to note, it's lost me and I can't adjust the manual focus while it's doing this. Now let's test the tracking. I'm on the Lumix 50mm at this point. So same thing, go into our settings here, tracking. And then you can just click on, I believe you can click, no. Yeah, it's a little buggy. So I guess you click and just wait. And how well will it do? I come from Lumix cameras, and if you're a Lumix shooter, you know the tracking's not very good. I don't think this is gonna be Sony level, but it's catching on pretty decent. So as you can see, the blue means that it's in focus, yellow means it's hunting, red means you're too close. Right now I'm on the Lumix 50mm 1.8. We'll do the obvious running test. I mean, by the end where I could see it, it caught up to me, so that's pretty cool. To the Jordan Drake. I don't have my E-kit though. Now's probably a good time to tell you about why my parents don't like me anymore. They actually told me that they wish my dog wasn't the one who died and that I was, but you know, you put a dog in a headlock, you expect them to get out. So, I mean, pretty cool. I do wish, if anybody from Blackmagic's watching for whatever reason, I do wish that there was an option to set like a custom function for the autofocus, because that is still a little bit annoying at this point. But for a beta, like, holy crap. And again, for us Lumix shooters, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, let's try the Sigma now. The Sigma. It's definitely dark in here, so hopefully it picks up. This would be a good, I guess, low light kind of focus for the autofocus. Does it pick up? I mean, where I landed, it's pretty damn good. Do the hop out thing? Oh, dude, what the hell? The Jordan Drake. Should I do a jump? It landed on me, holy crap. It's only grabbing the hand. Oh my god, this is low key. Without seeing it on the computer, I'm kind of more impressed with this in my S5iix. It's brutal. This is update, free autofocus. Autofocus for everybody. It's like an Oprah episode. Autofocus for you, and for you, and for you. 105, okay. Hey, 150 burgers. Yeah, dude. Struggling at 105. It does not want to grab me. Hey, welcome to Shark Week. Damn, look at that rolling shutter. Gerald. It's really struggling with this shit. Now we know it struggles with the Sigma, and it looks fine on the Lumix lenses, but the Lumix lens is stuck for focusing on here, so it's like, which one is it? Let's see if Gerald gets undone with the rolling shutter. Let's try a rolling shutter. Does it catch me with the rolling shutter? Am I too jello-y? Somebody went to the hospital, got jello. Oh, he got me. Gerald, what do you think about this, buddy? I'm going for gold. And it didn't get me. I know I'm gonna blow out the sky. I'm just curious if it's struggling because of exposure. No, it's gumbling. It's jumbling. Look at that. That's confusing. Is that composition? That's blown out highlights. I don't even have to look at false color to see blown out highlights. Just gotta look at myself in the mirror. I used to be way better. I used to be so much better. Okay. So important to remember that this is their first beta autofocus system that isn't autofocus singular. So I think all things considered, this is pretty damn good. The tracking is as expected. The bugginess is as expected, but like the amount of times that it stuck to me, and for doing talking head stuff like this, the fact that I don't have to use manual focus, especially on the S primes, is amazing. The Sigma dropping out is a little bit disappointing, but maybe it's like something that a firmware update can fix or something like that. Pretty impressed with the very first round of this. For a camera that wasn't supposed to have autofocus, that now has autofocus, is pretty crazy. Let me know what y'all think down below. I'm sure I'm one of the very few people that have the Cinema Camera 6K, so if there's any autofocus tests that you want me to see, just let me know down below. I'm more than happy to try them out. See you in the next one. Thanks.